I have tried tons of beauty products. Some of them have been incredible. Meanwhile, others, let's just say, I wouldn't repurchase. If you're wondering what beauty products, makeup, hair care, body care products are worth your money, well, keep on watching because I'll be sharing just that in this video. Hi there, my name is Linda. Welcome to my channel, Beauty Talk. I'm a makeup artist and I'm passionate about skincare, makeup, hair care, beauty, all things beauty. And with my channel, my goal is to help you navigate this crazy, overwhelming beauty world with ease and also from a realistic perspective. And I do this by sharing tutorials, honest product reviews, and beauty tips so that you can have a more effortless and effective beauty routine. So today we're going to be diving into a huge Empties haul, all the beauty products that I finished recently or in the past year basically, because I have a lot more than what I'm going to be showing today. And I will be sharing with you what I absolutely loved and will repurchase, and those products that I would not repurchase and that I also do not recommend. To make it easy for you, I will be sharing everything in categories, and there's going to be timestamps so that you can skip to the section that you are more interested in. I will also be listing all the products down below in the description box with links and discount codes. And if you do decide to purchase anything using my links, I will get a small commission, which will help support my channel. And if you do shop using my links, thank you so much. And now, make yourself comfortable, grab a drink, a cup of coffee, or whatever you like, because the video might be long, and let's get started. All right, let's start with some beauty care products, and I'm going to share with you these couple of products from the brand Skin Doctors, and I have gone through several bottles of these. So one is called Hair No More. This is a product that you use after shaving that's going to help inhibit the growth of your hairs. So I use this a lot on my legs, on my armpits, and this is really great to really help inhibit the hair growth. I was using this along with my IPL hair treatment, which I only do once in a while now because I don't have to do it so often. I only use it as maintenance. I don't grow that much hair anymore, which is great. And I was using this when I was shaving to help with the inhibition of the hair growth, and I think it really helped with that. And the other product is called the Ingrow Go. So it's this one, which is a product to help with ingrown hairs, and I was someone that used to have a lot of ingrown hairs. I'm not joking when I'm telling you that my legs suffered a lot, and this product really helped because I was shaving to do the IPL treatment, the home treatment. I needed to shave and I didn't want to struggle with ingrown hair, so this product really helped. So the way that you use it is, for instance, the one that is Hair No More for hair inhibition, you use that right after shaving, and then the Ingrow Go is more like you would use like an exfoliating toner. You don't want to use it the same day you do the shaving. You want to use it a day before or after, and this really helped to prevent ingrown hairs, and I really didn't have that anymore. I don't even suffer from that anymore. These products are absolutely great. You can also get them in Look Fantastic. That's where I usually buy them, and I think you can also buy them straight at their website. So that will be linked down below. Great product. I haven't repurchased in a while, but I definitely want to do that because I still do shave. Get very little hair now, but I shave once every 2 weeks, and I like using the inhibitor to just maintain that, and then the Ingrow Go to prevent ingrown hairs. Let's keep it in the shower, shall we? So I have this body scrub from Beauty Pie, and this is called the Soul Providers Re-Energizing Dry Oil Sugar Scrub, and it is absolutely filthy, and it has even hairs on it, so that's disgusting. Sorry guys. So this is how it looks, and I love Beauty Pie, but I am no longer a member of Beauty Pie. I love their products, but unfortunately I think that it's becoming too expensive. Although they make it cheap for you, that you can pay like an annual membership that ends up being like £5 or $5 a month, but then all of the products, they're not that cheap. They're not super expensive, some of them, but it just makes you feel forced to buy products from them, and then you want to try other brands, and then you feel like committed that you have to buy the Beauty Pie and so on. I mean, listen, if money wasn't so much of an issue, fine, I would be using more Beauty Pie products because they have some fabulous products, but right now I'm not a member. But if I was a member, I would definitely recommend this. This is a fabulous body scrub. I loved it because it says it has sugar. Yeah, it has a sugary scrub bits that really help to exfoliate and remove dead cells, but also soften the skin. But it also has like this oil, and it smells really, really nice. It really is a really nice product.
I said really like 10,000 times.
It smells really nice, and because it has that oil, it not only helps to exfoliate and soften the skin, but it leaves behind that nice oily film that makes the skin feel really nourished. So I really like this. If I was a member of Beauty Pie, I would definitely repurchase this product. Another product for the shower is this classic product from Bioderma. This is the Autoderm shower oil, or ultra nourishing anti-irritation cleansing oil. I love this product. I have a big one that is nearly ending already in my shower, but I really like this, especially during the cold months, because my skin just gets really dry, and this is really nice way to cleanse your skin without it feeling stripped. And it does leave also a little bit of an oily residue. So if, for instance, if you're in a rush and you don't have time to moisturize after taking a shower, this is really nice because it will prevent your skin getting dry that quickly. I just love it. It has a little bit of a fragrance, and it's very subtle, a bit very pleasant at the same time. I love this product. I definitely recommend it, and I definitely will continue to use it because it's just such a classic and a really good product. Now moving outside of the shower, I have this body lotion from Beauty Pie, and again, if I was a member of Beauty Pie, this is one of the products I actually miss the most from Beauty Pie because it's such a nice body lotion. It's called the Super Healthy Skin Deluxe Body Moisture Cream. This moisturizer body lotion is so delicious. It really just made my skin feel so soft and supple. It says here that it's with softening hibiscus flower oil droplets and nourishing shea butter. It definitely had like that little bit of that oily feel, but it's like a nice oil that kind of just dries and sinks into the skin. It doesn't feel sticky or greasy, and it smells so good. It just felt like a luxury body lotion. I mean, there's absolutely nothing in there. It's a luxury. It smells like a luxury body product. And maybe you can still buy this without being a member. I think there's these months that they allow you to buy products without being a member, because if you're not a member, you have to pay full price, which is like ridiculous. I think it's literally made up. It's like 3 times the price, something like that. But they do sometimes throughout the year, they do these seasons where you can buy as if you were a member without paying the membership. I think that makes sense. I need to look into that because I would stock up on this one because this one's so good. I love this one. Another classic body lotion, this one from Nivea. This is their body lotion firming with Q10 plus vitamin C. Nothing crazy here, just a classic product that just works. I love this. This nourishes my skin. It makes it feel nice and hydrated without feeling sticky. It's easy to rub in. I love the fact that it comes with a pump. So easy to use. It makes it easy, and just my skin just loves this product. It's a classic one. You'll probably see me, in every Empties, you'll probably see one of these because I love it. Who doesn't love a little bit of Nivea? I have 2 self tanners here. So let's go with the first one, which is a classic one. This is the Saint-Tropez Natural Healthy Looking Tan. This is a classic self tan. And let me see. Yeah, it's not an intense color. So this is more like a natural color. And I really like this product. I think it's a classic. It's does what it says. It does leave like a really nice natural tan that doesn't look too orangey, and it doesn't smell so crazy offensive as sometimes these self tanners do. They leave like this really strong scent. This one actually is quite mild, and it does fade off relatively well. It doesn't fade off like streaky and patchy, which some other self tanners do. I like it. I would definitely repurchase it, but I would only repurchase it if it's on sale because it is a little bit more of the pricier product. But yeah, it's a classic one that if you're struggling, I think you won't go wrong with this one. The other self tanner that I have is from Iconic London. I think they came out with this last year. So it's called the Prep Set Tan Tanning Mousse. And a tiny little bit. What's really nice about this product is that when you use it, you don't have to shower it off. You don't have to wait 8 hours or 3 hours or whatever and then shower it off. You don't, which is nice. So you can use it, and for the same day, let's say you want to look you want to look bronzed in the night, this is great because you don't have to shower it off, but also it leaves this beautiful golden shimmer. Maybe shimmer is I don't know if that's the right word, but it leaves like, you know, a nice and shiny look to the skin, and it does look like a beautiful tan. The only thing why I wouldn't repurchase it right away is because I think the way it fades is not so great. It does fade a little bit patchy. That's my only issue. And also the smell is not bad, but yeah, I think the only issue that I have is that it fades a little bit patchy. But when you use it in the same day, I think that's the best results that you get is in the first use. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I'm starting to ramble a little bit, but yeah, this looks beautiful the first application. You don't have to shower it off and it doesn't stink so bad. So that's a good thing. But the only issue that I have with it is that it doesn't fade as nice as some of my other soft tan. In fact, I think so far my favorite soft tan is the ones from Bondi Sand. They look the best on me. They look very natural and they fade the nicest. They're like very evenly, very nicest, very nice. So yeah, all right, 2 products left from this category. One is a little less sexy than the other. Let's go with the more sexy one, which is a hand cream from Caudalie. This is their classic hand and nail cream. It's totally done. This is a small one that I like to have, these small ones because I like to carry them in my handbag, and this one is a great one. It's really, really nice. I like how nourishing it is. It is very close to like L'Occitane style hand lotion. It's very close to that. It's got that more emollient, more reclusive texture, but also sinks really well into the skin and feels really, really nourishing. And the smell is beautiful. I love Caudalie hand lotions, are really good, and also their products are quite nice in general. The last body product that I have, which is a not so sexy product, is a foot cream, and this is from Eucerin. This is their 10% urea foot cream, and I love this foot cream because it has urea and it has 10% urea, which is great because it's going to help with the exfoliation of your feet. So if you use this every night, when you get to summer, your feet won't be dry and with those, dry patches and hard feeling. This will really help keep your feet nice and soft and supple. You have to use it every night, and I have actually forgotten to do that. I have to pick another one of these up, and I have to start getting back into that routine where every night before I go to sleep, I put a little bit of foot lotion, and that really helped keep my feet super soft. Right now, they're not as soft. But when you use these kind of foot lotions that have especially urea and 10%, 5% I think can help, but I think 10% is that sweet spot that you can use every day without your feet starting to peel, but at the same time, it's going to help really prevent any hardness and dryness on the feet and really keep them nice and soft. Great product. Okay, let's move on with some makeup products. Let me see, what is the first thing I'm going to show you? Let's show you this product. So this is from Drunk Elephant. This is their De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. So this is a very classic product. You may already be familiar with this, and this is the old packaging. Now the packaging they have is a little bit more square, and this one had a pump, which I actually kind of prefer. But anyway, this is their classic De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops that you can mix with your foundation or with your moisturizer to add a little bit of glow. I also liked using it as a cream or liquid bronzer. It actually worked really well and left the most beautiful glow. I really like this product. I think it's a great product, and I think one of the reasons why it's also so popular is because it also has some skin loving ingredients. However, I think that I won't repurchase this right away because there are some other options that are affordable that work just as well as this. Like for instance, the one from Elf. I really like this one from Elf, which is their pure, what is it called? Bronzing drops, just bronzing drops. This one works really well, and it's a little bit more affordable, a lot more affordable than the one from Drunk Elephant. However, if you're a big fan of Drunk Elephant, I mean, this is great. They also have the golden one. Looks really pretty. I haven't tried it, but this product is not a bad product. I just don't think I wowould be rushing to purchase it with other more affordable options available in the market. Classic product. This is a classic product. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This I love. I've gone through 2 bottles of these in my lifetime, which says a lot because it's said that this will last you forever. But for me, I just love this product. I love using it underneath makeup to give that, you know, glow from within. And I just love it. I use the color number 1 Fair. It's a beautiful product. I love it. I know it's expensive. I know it's a little bit expensive, and that you do have other more affordable options like the one from e.l.f. And I really like the one from e.l.f., but I don't think that it's the same. I feel like this one's I like this a little bit better. I like the glow that this gives more, which people describe it as being a more metallic glow, which I don't think it's that metallic, but I feel like I just like this kind of glow a little bit more. It's a little bit in there so we can test it out. Yeah, I don't know. I like, oh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. I actually have one now, but I have the travel size version just because I have so many other products. I didn't feel the need of getting the full size, but it is definitely a product I recommend. I love. And yeah, I don't have any more good things to say. It's the original one. It's Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I remember when it came out, I just knew I had to get it. And I did, and I loved it, and I still do. Okay, since we are in complexion, let's talk about this from L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal, the True Match Nude Plumping Tint Serum with hyaluronic acid. I love this product, and you can see it's clearly totally finished. I really like this product. I really did enjoy it. I feel like it just made my skin look so much pretty and natural. My only thing is that I think this shade is a good shade for me when I'm using soft tanner. It's the 2 to 3 light. I think I need to use a 1 to 1 or whatever the number is, the lighter version of this if I want to use it in the colder months. But this is a beautiful classic product. You probably already heard so many people talk about this skin tint because it is just so good. It's really good. It really does leave your skin feeling hydrated, but it doesn't leave like a glowy, greasy finish. No, it just leaves your skin looking nice, natural, and radiant. That's the effect. It's a radiant effect that it has, but it's also really lightweight, and it really does make your skin feel hydrated, and it wears off so beautifully. It just helps to make your skin look more natural, but without covering it in a heavy way. Hope that makes sense. For me, I love it because I like these foundations that are not so heavy, that don't have so much coverage, but just kind of like even out the skin. And that's why I really love this product. I definitely recommend it. I definitely repurchase it. At the moment, I'm using the one from Maybelline, which is, I feel like has a little bit more coverage, but this one is a beautiful one, a classic one. The only issue is everybody else has is these pumps are freaking annoying. They just get so messy and disgusting. But this is a great product, classic. You probably already know about it. Definitely recommend. Continuing with complexion, I have this product from Dior. This is their Forever Skin Corrector in the color 1.5, and this is a great product. It's a really long time since I finished it, and I really enjoyed it. I liked it because it's a bit creamy, and I have very dry under eyes, and this product was really nice because it didn't feel dry under my eyes, and it doesn't have like a very heavy coverage. It's got light coverage, but it really helps to disguise, and it stays in place, keeps your under eyes nice and supple, doesn't feel drying at all. It's not a bad concealer. I don't know if I'll be rushing to repurchase it, but I love it. I like the component. I like how luxurious it feels because this is actually a glass bottle. I really like that, but I don't know if I will be repurchasing just right away because I have a few other concealers that I'm trying to finish, and I think I might have a few other concealers that I want to try before I get back to this one. This one is a really nice one. It's described as a creamy concealer, full coverage. Oh, okay. I don't remember if it was very full coverage, but anyway, it's a great product. Moving on to cheeks, I have this blush that I finished from the brand Stila. The packaging is totally a mess, and this is called the Lip and Cheek Stick, and the color that I have is Sheer Lilium. It's a beautiful color actually, and you can see that I really tried to scrape it out. It's a beautiful like peachy color. I really enjoyed the color. However, actually the packaging is also quite nice. I really enjoyed this product, but I think Stila is a brand that is staying behind for some reason. I don't hear so many people talk about it, and that makes me feel less attracted to the brand. But this concept, like they were like at the forefront with this stick concept of packaging, which I really like. But because I don't hear about them so much, I don't feel very inclined to recommending them or to even purchasing their products. This blush was good, but it wasn't my favorite because it wasn't a very long lasting formula. I think if I were to buy another product like this style, I think I would definitely invest in the Westman Atelier. They have a beautiful cream blush in this stick formula. The packaging even feels a lot more luxurious, and the color, I can't remember the name of the color, if it's Coquette, something like that, but it's a beautiful color that I would really like to purchase. However, this one from Stila I would not recommend, although I did enjoy it. I would not recommend, and I wouldn't repurchase it because of the reasons that I already said. I have 3 mascaras here, all which I love. Let's start with my number 1 favorite. This is the Dior Show Waterproof. This is a great mascara. It has a really big wand. Let me see if that makes you can see that better. It has a huge wand. I love this wand. I feel like it helps really lift, separate, gives volume, length. This mascara is amazing. I love this. Is one of my favorites mascaras, the one that's been my favorite the longest. And this is again the Dior Show Waterproof. The one that is not waterproof, I do not like the same as this. It just doesn't work the same as this one from Dior, but I love this one. My second favorite is, I don't know why I have it still in the box, but I have it here in the box. This is the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel, and this is also a waterproof version. I really like it to be waterproof because otherwise the mascara tends to migrate or smear here. So this one is really great. The wand is different. The wand is different, as you can see. It's different, but it's also great. It really does make your eyelashes look a lot
more voluptuous. You have more voluminous.
That's the word, voluminous. It makes them look more voluminous, longer, and it really just keeps them nice and, you know, curled and perky. I really love this mascara, and it's a great one. The only thing is that both of these mascaras are quite expensive. So in between, one thing that I've been doing is using a mascara that is a little bit more affordable, and one that I really enjoyed was the Essence Lash Princess. This is the Lash Princess Sculpt Volume Mascara, I think it's called. It's a bit rubbed off so I can't see. This mascara I really enjoyed, and it has a curved wand. The only thing is that because my eyelids are oily, so my under eyes are dry, but my eyelids are oily, I think it smears a little bit on me. But otherwise, it's a really good mascara, and it's super affordable. I really enjoyed this one. I think the one that I like better is their more recent one that they came out in the more recent years, which I can't remember. I think it's in the pink packaging. That one is even better, and that one does not flake or smudge. So these mascaras, all recommended, all great ones. Staying with the eyes, I have 3 brow products. So let's talk about this one. This one is from Beauty Pie. Again, I'm no longer a member from Beauty Pie, but their eyebrow pencils are really good. The brush, the spoolie just broke off, but it was a great product. I used it until the end. I really like this brow pencil because it's very small, very precise, and I also like the formula because the formula wasn't very creamy, but also not too dry. So it was like just the right texture so that I could really draw in the hairs, and it also felt like it stayed in place. It didn't melt or anything. So I really enjoyed this pencil from Beauty Pie. Another pencil that I really enjoyed is the one from NYX. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. So this one, again, I finished, and this one, the color that I have, I think it's ash brown. Yes, ash brown. It comes also with a spoolie, and it's also very precise. I really enjoyed this pencil, although I feel like this pencil is a little bit more warm, the color, warm tone, but I really enjoyed it. Really easy to use, also affordable. It's not a bad product. Definitely you can't go wrong with this one. And also from NYX, I have this one, which is a classic one. I did use several of these, which is the Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pencil, and this is also in the color ash brown. And this one I used it up, and I really like it. It's totally dried out, but this one is a fabulous product. The only thing why I haven't repurchased it right now is because I've been really enjoying the one from Maybelline. I feel like this one, sometimes the product can kind of like leak a little bit, but otherwise this is a great pen for the eyebrows to join those individual hair strokes. This is a really good one. Okay, moving on with two eyeliners. So I have, again, one more expensive and one very affordable one. Let's talk about my favorite ones. Well, both of these brands are my favorite. This is the one from Chanel. This is their Stila Yux waterproof or long-lasting eyeliner in the color 30 Marine. So it's a blue. I can't really show you anymore the color because
piece of it that just went through my fingers. That's great. Anyway, this is a
beautiful pencil. I actually created a reel recently in my Instagram. If you haven't checked it, go check it out. And if you're not following me on Instagram, please go follow me over there. I share a lot there, especially in stories. I like sharing my day-to-day life, my workouts, what I eat, when I'm out and about, my daily makeups. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram. But I did create a reel where I shared some of my favorite eyeliners from Chanel. These are really good because they're waterproof, so they're really long lasting. You can use them in your waterline and they won't smudge or run. They stay in place all day, and the colors, they come in such beautiful colors. I really love these eyeliners, so I definitely recommend them. So the other one that I have is this one from Essence. So I said the Chanel's more expensive and the Essence a little cheaper. This one is another favorite. I really love this pencil. They're super affordable. They're not as great as the Chanel ones. I think, you know, you do get a little more something better with the Chanel ones, but this one, for the price, they work incredibly well. They are also really long lasting. They come in tons of colors, and they are also great for tight lining because they don't run. They stay really well in the waterline. And this color is such a great color. This one is in the color number 20, Lucky Lead. So it was a really beautiful taupey gray color that you can use for every day or underneath an eyeshadow. It works really well. I really enjoy these. All right, let's finish up with two lip glosses, or well, one is more of a lip gloss, the other is a lip oil, or they kind of feel more or less the same. This is the one from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is her lip gloss in the color Peachy. This is a beautiful lip gloss, and I really enjoyed this one. I actually also think I made a reel using this lip gloss. I don't know if you can see that. So it's a beautiful peachy color with some golden shimmer, and it's really comfortable. It just leaves your lips looking nice and glossy. I really enjoy it. And also I think it has like a little bit of a vanilla scent. This is not plumping. I don't particularly enjoy plumping lip glosses, so this is just a classic lip gloss, and I really liked it. The other one that I have is more described as a lip oil, and this is from the brand Vive, from Jamie Genevieve, a Scottish makeup artist Jamie Genevieve. This is her brand Vive, and this is the Lip Dew Glossy Lip Oil. So this is described more as a lip oil, and I really love this product. I think this one is one of my absolute favorites. It does feel very similar to a lip gloss, but it's slightly more nourishing, perhaps. I feel like it's definitely a little bit more nourishing. And it has also like a golden shimmer, which is something that I really like. I love my lip glosses to have some kind of shimmer. This is a great product. So if I were to get any of these two, I think I would go and get the one from Vive, also because I like the packaging. It's a little bit more compact. It's easier to carry in my handbag. But both of these are fabulous. Absolutely enjoy these. Shoot, I nearly forgot to film these products from the makeup category. So one is a lip liner from NYX. I can't remember the names. I think the name is Line Loud, and these are really lovely. They're very creamy. The color that I have is a very nudie color. I can't see the color because it's done. But these were really nice. They're very creamy. They're very soft on the lips. They're not as long lasting as their classic lip pencils, which I actually prefer. That's why I wouldn't run to repurchase these, but these are really nice. I definitely think they're nice ones. If you like more of a creamy lip liner, these are great. But I also forgot to share this other color from the Chanel Stilo Yux waterproof long-lasting eyeliners, and this one is in the color number 20 Espresso. This is a beautiful color. I think there's a tiny little bit here that I can kind of scrape a little bit, and it's a beautiful espresso brown that is perfect for everyday use. And again, these are very long lasting, very long wearing, great for waterline, but also great for just regular eyeliner. They're beautiful, and this lasts all day. Beautiful colors. It's a great product. And finally, the other product that I nearly forgot to share with you is this loose powder from YSL. I have never seen anybody talk about these powders, and obviously they don't exist anymore. These were discontinued a few years ago, but I got to go through two of these. Empties because I really loved it that much. It was a beautiful powder. The color I had is like in a pink. It still has a little bit. It's like this very light pink, and they're really nice because they were super lightweight on the skin, kind of brightening but not shimmery, mattifying but not opaque, dead, pale matte, or just, you know, off. They're beautiful, but they discontinue it. However, I have seen somewhere that they are coming with a loose powder. I'm really looking forward for when they release that, because I don't think I've seen it released. I've just seen some pictures in the internet, and I'm really looking forward to seeing their loose powder, because this powder was so good and I was really sad when they discontinued. Even the packaging is so beautiful. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing when they have their new translucent powder, because then I would definitely want to try it. Okay, let's finish this video with skincare, and there is a ton of skincare here. So let's try and talk about older products in the order I would use them. I don't have any cleansers at the moment, but I do have some essences and mists. So let's start with this one. This is from Eucerin. This is a classic product from Eucerin. This is their Hyaluron 3 times effect Hyaluron spray. So it says that it helps to hydrate, soothe, and refresh. This is actually really great product. I really love this for just using as a toner. It really helps to hydrate the skin right after you cleanse, but also prep your skin so that the rest of your products will sink and penetrate even more. So this is a great product, and what I like about it too is that it's not just a water like the ones from Avène or La Roche-Posay or Vichy. This is not a thermal water. This is actually like a hydrating serum in a mist. So it's a great product. I really love this product. I definitely would repurchase it. Another product from Beauty Pie. This is one of their toners. So it's called Japan Fusion Energy Essence Mist. So this is an essence mist. And this product, unfortunately, was nothing special. It said it had a lot of good reviews, but I don't like the fragrance. The fragrance is a bit kind of like Old Lady. I don't know. It's not a nice fragrance for me. And I just didn't feel like it did anything special to me. And yeah, it just says that it has Jabra. So yeah, it says that it has some really great ingredients, but really I didn't see anything nice. I didn't feel like it really made my skin feel that hydrated. I like the packaging. I like the format that it's in a mist, because it's really easy to use, but I don't think that I would repurchase. If I was a member of Beauty Pie still, I would not repurchase this product, and I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think it's that great. One that I would definitely repurchase, and I do have already in my handbag, is this one. This one's from Caudalie, their classic beauty elixir, and I love this one. It just smells so good. Let me see. It has a tiny little bit. Let me see. Yeah, a little bit came out. This is a classic product. I really enjoy the smell. I've always felt like this smell of this product is invigorating, energizing. It smells so good, and also it's beautiful. You can use it as your toner. It works almost like a hydrating toner, but also like a serum. So it's almost got like some serum benefits to it. So you can use it like that, or you can use it before makeup or even after makeup to add extra glow. It's a really great product. I've been using it for years, and I especially like buying the small one, so I like carrying it in my handbag. But if I travel, I can also take it with me and use it as my toner. And that's the main way I use it. Is actually I like to use it to refresh my skin throughout the day. I carry it in my handbag, so especially in the office with the air conditioner or the heating, I like to use this just to for a little extra pick me up and refresh my skin. Sometimes it can feel a little bit tight throughout the day, and this, I love using it, and I'll definitely repurchase and recommend. So here I have one. This is a exfoliating toner from Rem. This is their Ready Steady Glow Daily Toner. This is a really popular product. It's a really good one. I think it's got some AHAs, so glycolic acid. It's a beautiful toner. I really enjoyed it, and this is the travel size one, which is got pretty much a good amount of product. It's a good tester. And the thing is that it smells like orange. I'm not a big fan of citrus smells in my products, but this product was really good. It does really help soften the skin, and it gives the most beautiful glow to your skin. It's a really good product. I would definitely recommend it. I don't think I would be rushing to purchase it, just because there are some other glycolic acid toners that I'm a little bit more interested at the moment, but this is a really good one. A beautiful essence toner is this one from the brand Dr. Curicle, and it's called the Vegan Kombucha Tea Essence. And this product, I had also a reel from a few years now, and it's such a great product because it is bifacial, so it has a liquid part but then it has like a milky part, so when you shake it up it turns into a milk. There's still a little bit of product, so you can see there. It's so beautiful. It has really nice ingredients to help brighten the skin, nourish the skin, and strengthen it at the same time. It's got kombucha. Kombucha has a lot of properties. It's black tea. It has a lot of great properties and benefits for the skin, as well as fermented ingredients, and I think the other tea is already fermented. So it has a variety of ingredients that are definitely going to be really nice and helpful for the skin. I really enjoyed this product. I definitely would repurchase it. One product that you're supposed to use before any of the others that I mentioned is this. This is a micellar water from the brand Sephora. I bought this a while ago, and this is a travel size, and I can tell you straight out the bat that I would not repurchase this. I think the best micellar water for me is the one from Bioderma. It's the most gentle and the most effective one that I've tried so far, because there are many others, but this one I did not enjoy. However, I did finish it up. It works relatively well. And yeah, I won't be talking too much more about it. So let's talk about some serums. First up is this from Dermatica, which is not so much of a serum, it's almost more like a lotion. This is from Dermatica. This is the prescription strength retinoid or retinoic acid that I no longer get because I developed a huge irritation around my skin and I've had to stop using prescription strength retinoids. But this is a great way of adding prescription strength retinoids is through a company like Dermatica. You also have Skin and Me here in the UK, in the US. I think you have some other companies as well where you can access prescription strength retinoid. If you're really looking to step up your anti-aging skincare routine, this is a great way because retinoic acid in the prescription strength is the most potent way to combat wrinkles, to combat spots, the lack of elasticity, texture, and all these kind of things. However, I feel like I still have time and I can use something that is a little bit more gentle. My skin is not especially damaged. I feel like my skin is pretty good for my age, so I'm not in a rush to incorporate prescription strength retinoid at the moment. So that's why I wouldn't continue using Dermatica, but it's a great place to access prescription strength retinoids if you're looking for that. So I have a few K-Beauty serums here. Let's start with this one. This is a classic one from Purito. It's their Centella Unscented Serum. This is a classic, really well-rounded, that does it all serum, super lightweight. It's very watery, it just sinks into the skin. It feels like nothing. It's just really nice. It sinks into the skin. It feels like nothing, but at the same time, it deeply hydrates your skin. It's just incredible. This serum I love because it's very well rounded. Again, it's got niacinamide, but it's also got Centella asiatica, which is calming, and it also has a ton of peptides, which can help with a lot of things like elasticity, loss of collagen, and just deeply hydrating the skin. This is a great product, and it's particularly great if you have oily skin and you don't like thick serums. This is really nice because it's just like a water. It's really beautiful. It's a classic product. I've definitely gone through several of these, and I would definitely recommend and repurchase. K-Beauty serum I'm currently using the big size of this, and this is a travel size of the Beauty of Joseon Glow Deep Serum. This is a great serum for helping with brightening the skin, with tackling dark spots, but also just adding a little more glow to the skin. It contains rice bran water, but also alpha arbutin and niacinamide. I have the full size. Where is it? Oh, it's not here. I have the full size version, and I really like it because it's very gentle. So I don't think it's going to make any miracles in my skin, but I am using it to help combat a little bit of the pigmentation that I have. I have some melasma here, and also here's some sunspots. So I'm using it for that purpose, and I find that it's very gentle, very hydrating as well. And yeah, it's a great product. I'm using it right now. This is the travel size version, and I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for something to combat dark spots and to give more glow, but that is gentle. This is a great one. So the final serum that I have from K-Beauty is this one from the brand Skin 1004 or 1004. This is the Centella Hyaluronic Blue Serum. So this serum, you know, I like the packaging. I think it's a great packaging. It's just a traditional hydrating serum. It's also got Centella Asiatica, so it's very calming. I bought it because I wanted something to use when I was using prescription strength retinoids, because that can really irritate the skin. So I wanted something that was very hydrating, but at the same time was very soothing because of the Centella Asiatica. And I think this worked really well for that purpose. And it's definitely a product I would repurchase for that purpose. However, at the moment, I much prefer purchasing a serum that's not only going to hydrate and soothe, but it does a little bit more, you know? It has a little bit more active ingredients, maybe it has more peptides, have some more, you know, some more things to it. But this is a really nice product, and I definitely recommend it if that's what you're looking for, a really nice hydrating serum. This is really good. One product that I don't see many people talk about, and I just particularly loved it, is this from L'Oreal. This is a L'Oreal Rosy Oil Serum. This is not just an oil that you put at the end of your skincare to lock in things or soften your skin. This is a serum in oil, as the name says. It is really nice because it comes out like this oily texture, but then it kind of sinks into the skin like a serum. And there's something about the serum, I don't know what's the ingredients. It has some kind of rose extract in it, and I don't know exactly what it is, but it just made my skin feel so nice. And it's definitely a product I would want to repurchase. The only thing is that I find that L'Oreal products are not that cheap, so I usually buy them when they're on sale. I don't justify the price when they're full price. I feel like, but when they're on sale, I buy it. And I bought this one on sale, and I really enjoyed it. I really like to buy this one again. I love the smell of it. It has a gentle rosy smell that is not like an old rose. It's just like a fresh rose, and it's very gentle. But then, like I said, the way it sinks into the skin like a watery serum, it's got a little bit of that oily texture, but then it sinks in. It's beautiful, really beautiful. And the way it just made my skin feel more brighter and softer, something about it that I really enjoyed. So definitely would recommend, and I would definitely repurchase. Also from L'Oreal, a classic that I've gone through several tubs of this is this moisturizer from L'Oreal from its Revitalift Filler range, the Microepidermic Hyaluronic Acid Plumping Water Cream. That's a mouthful. I think the thing that I enjoy the most from this is the packaging. I love this kind of packaging. It's so good, and it's really helpful for preventing using an excessive amount. So it really helps you get the right amount that's adequate so that you're not overusing or wasting the product. So it's really good. But this moisturizer I really love. I really enjoy. I feel like it's very lightweight, so you can use it throughout the year, but especially through the summer, I feel like this is the one I enjoy the most. But it's also really nice because it has three main ingredients that are really helpful for the skin, like hyaluronic acid, so it deeply nourishes the skin and hydrates it, but it also has niacinamide to help brighten, help with oil control, help with texture and all these kind of things. But it also has ceramides, which is something that our skin starts losing when we are aging, and you really need that so that your skin can kind of like retain the moisture. So it's really good because it has those ingredients, and it's a product that I definitely would repurchase. Maybe not right away because it does contain a little bit of fragrance, and because my skin is very sensitive right now, I am kind of avoiding things that have fragrance. But this is nice, and the fragrance is very subtle. It's like a very clean fragrance. But yeah, I love this product. A moisturizer that will probably sound contradicting because I did enjoy it is this moisturizer from Beauty Pie, and it's also from that range, from the mist that I showed you earlier, from the Japan Fusion. So this one I really enjoyed because this one actually didn't have fragrance. If it does, it's very subtle. I can barely feel it. And this moisturizer is like a really thick moisturizer, very occlusive, and I really liked it. Especially for the evenings. I really enjoy a moisturizer that's a little bit more thick, more occlusive, almost like for slugging. And this one was just like that. It was really thick, almost felt like a more elegant Vaseline product, if you wish. It was really nice. I really enjoyed it. It's not one that I would use in the day because it's a little bit more oily, but I really liked it. So if I was a member of Beauty Pie, I would definitely repurchase this moisturizer. I have an eye cream. This is an eye cream from Pyeongkang Yood. This is the Black Tea Time Reverse Eye Cream. I really enjoyed this eye cream. I think it's really good. It is based on black tea instead of caffeine. Usually they use caffeine to help drain and help with puffiness, but also with dark circles. This one has black tea, which also does the same thing. This is a very lightweight texture moisturizer for the eyes, and I really enjoyed it. I don't think I would repurchase it just because I tend to like eye moisturizers that are a little bit more thicker because I have very dehydrated under eyes, and I feel like I want something that's not only hydrating but also moisturizing, if that makes sense. And this one worked well, but it is maybe not for me. So it's definitely one for someone who wants something that's very lightweight. This one will work. It's a good product. It's a good product though. Also from Pyongyang Yul, this is their sunscreen. It's called Calming Sunscreen. It's called Calming Sun Cream, and this is an SPF 50, and I cannot tell you much more information because everything is literally in Korean. But this is actually a really nice sunscreen. I really enjoyed it. It was very calming, very lightweight. Most of Korean sunscreens work really well. This one it just worked very well. It was very lightweight, worked well under makeup, and it did feel also soothing, and I think that's especially why it is created. It's created to be more of a soothing and calming sunscreen. If you have like irritation and things like that, this is a good sunscreen to look at. So this is the Ordinary multi-peptide lash brow serum. I love using this serum every night, and I don't think it makes my eyelashes grow, but I do think that it helps my eyelashes stay healthy. And the reason why I like using this serum for my eyelashes is because I love wearing makeup every day and I have to remove it, and when I remove my makeup I have to scrub my eyelashes, and that can be a little bit harsh with my eyelashes. So a way to nourish them and condition them is to use this serum. That's why I use it every day, to prevent them from breaking, condition them and nourish them so that they can continue to stay healthy and grow. If growing, if growing is the side effect of it, well, that's great. I have naturally pretty good eyelashes, I think, so this helps them stay healthy, basically. Finally, I have a lip balm. This is a lip balm from the brand Caudalie. This is one of my favorite lip balms. I haven't repurchased it yet because I have some other things that I've been trying, but this is one of my most repurchased lip balms. This one from Caudalie and the one from Nuxe, both French pharmacy. I love them. I love this product because it's a basic lip balm that really conditions your lips, and the way that I like using it is especially before doing my makeup. Before doing my makeup, I will first apply a layer of this, and then by the time I do my lipstick, my lips are super soft and conditioned, but it's not sticky or goopy like these ones that come in a tub. So it's not that thick. So it's conditioning enough, but not thin, not too thin, but also not too thick. So that's why I really like it. Also, it doesn't have a particularly strong smell. It just feels nice, smoothing and softening on the lips. Like the name suggests, it is a lip conditioner, and that's exactly what it does. I love it. Definitely will repurchase. Okay, let's move on with hair care. And if you've been watching my Empty videos before, you will probably know this product. You'll probably guess what is the most used beauty product that I have in my Empties. And if you did guess it right, yeah, it is dry shampoo. Dry shampoo, and it's this one from Baptiste. I have these three, but I think I have, I don't know, at least 6 more, because I have these 2 huge bags full of stuff that I just haven't been able to film, so I keep on collecting products. But this year I'm hoping to be more frequent in filming my beauty empty products. So I have 3 of these to show you. This Baptiste dry shampoo, I love using dry shampoo, and this is my favorite in the scent Tropical Exotic Coconut. It just smells really good. I love using dry shampoo because I don't like to wash my hair so frequently, and this really helps to freshen my hair but also soak up the excess oil, and also because of that, it helps my hair have a little bit more volume. However, I wouldn't say that this is a replacement for shampoo. It is definitely not. It is just something to use in between hair washes so that you don't have to wash your hair so often. But yeah, I love this one. This is the most affordable one that I know of, or actually I think there might be some others, but this one is affordable and it does a great job. I just love it. I just love this product. Moving on with something that actually does wash your hair is this set from L'Oreal Elvive. I have this set, this serum, scalp serum, the shampoo and the conditioner from L'Oreal's range, the L'Oreal Elvive Full Resist range that contains aminixol. So I have made a video where I speak a little bit more in depth about this whole range. So I will hopefully link it somewhere here, or if not, in the description below. So check it out if you want to have more information about these products and to see my full hair wash routine. I think it's still up to date. So go and check that out. But I'll tell you briefly that this shampoo I really love. It's one of my favorites. I actually have gone through several bottles of this. I really like it. It's a very nice creamy texture, but very lathering, and it really does cleanse my scalp very well. I really enjoy it. Even my husband enjoys it as well. So it does do a really good cleanse of my scalp, and that's why I really enjoy it. I also enjoy the smell. I don't know if it's done any miracles in terms of growing my hair, because the ingredient aminixol is not necessarily for growing your hair, but it's more for helping your hair follicles stay anchored in your hair and reduce the shed of your hair, reduce shedding. I hope I explained that correctly. The conditioner is also really nice. I wouldn't say it's my absolute favorite, but I'm that kind of person that I like using the set. I get really compulsive in the sense, or weird, when I don't have everything in the set. So I like to have the set and I like to finish it both at the same time. So I don't know about you, but it drives me nuts when you finish the conditioner before the shampoo, and then you have to finish the shampoo with a non-matching conditioner. It just drives me nuts. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if this is something that happens to you. But anyway, the conditioner is really good. I would say that it's good for me because my hair is kind of like medium to fine, and it works well. It does help soften the hair, condition, smooth, and detangle. However, I think that there are better out there. But this one, it works well for the price of it, and together with the shampoo, I think that it works sufficiently well. And in terms of the hair serum, the scalp serum, better said, I love this serum and I will continue to repurchase it. I love using it because the way I treat my scalp, the way I see it, is that the scalp is an extension of my skin. So I like to treat it the same way as I do my skincare. I also want to treat my scalp the same way by applying serums and things that help to nourish, because if your scalp is nourished, the way I see it is it's more likely to grow your hair faster because it's healthy, and your hair is also going to grow healthy and stronger because it's well nourished and taken care of. So this serum is really great. Again, it has aminixol, which, as I explained, is an ingredient that's not going to help grow your hair, but it's also going to help delay the shedding phase of your hair. So it's going to stay longer in your scalp, making it look like your hair is fuller. And it also has caffeine and arginine. Arginine is a really nice ingredient because it can help soothe the scalp. And I think one of the issues that we have that causes hair fall is inflammation in the scalp. So arginine, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is an ingredient that helps with inflammation. But it also has caffeine, and caffeine is an ingredient that we hear a lot, and I think I've heard even doctors say that it is actually an ingredient that helps to stimulate hair growth. So this is a well-rounded and affordable scalp serum that I love. I've used several of this. I'm not going to say it's done miracles, but I definitely think that this has helped my hair be healthier and help with the healthy growth of my hair. Great product. Okay, this is a product from Beauty Pie. Again, this is their super healthy hair detox wash shampoo. I love using some sort of deep cleansing shampoo or a scalp scrub, something that's going to help to do a more thorough in-depth cleanse of my scalp, because as you saw, I use a lot of dry shampoo. So it's really important for me to, when I wash my hair, I cleanse it properly and thoroughly, because if there's any buildup left over, that can cause issues with my scalp, therefore affecting my hair growth, making my hair fall out, or God knows what. So I really like to do a thorough cleanse when I wash my hair, and incorporating a product like this, like a detox shampoo, or what are these other shampoos
called? Detox, and you have those
clarifying shampoos, or a scalp scrub. I also love using scalp scrubs. They're really good just to help remove the dead debris, the dead cells, but also lift up all the dirt and gunk in your hair and really make your scalp feel nice and clean. That's great. So again, if I was a member of Beauty Pie, I would definitely repurchase this, but at the moment I'm not. But I really enjoyed this one, and I actually went through several bottles of this shampoo because I really enjoy it. This one has actually charcoal, and that helps as well with removing excess oil, but also it has apple cider vinegar, which I'm not sure what exactly it does in the scalp, but it was really nice to use this one. So another product to use in the shower is this. This is these famous lamellar waters or wonder waters from L'Oreal Elvive. This is the Dream Length version. And this is a product that I enjoyed. This is really easy to use. This is kind of like a very watery conditioner. So if you don't have time to use a conditioner, you use this, and it really does like soften your hair and add shine. It really, you can feel it in the shower. It feels a lot softer and shinier when you blow dry your hair. It's actually really good. I really enjoyed how it left my hair feeling, but I didn't enjoy using it because I don't like the smell of this range. Dream Length it smells sweet. It's not my favorite, but it's a good product. It really does do that. I think it is a really great solution for just adding extra conditioning to your hair and extra shine and really helping with the smoothness of your hair. This is a really great product. If I were to repurchase, I would repurchase the ones from the other ranges, not this Dream Length one, because the smell, I just cannot stand it. Maybe the ones from the hyaluronic acid, or I think it's hyaluronic acid, the hydration range, the blue one. I would probably repurchase that one, not this one, but this is a great product. It really does help for, like I said, extra conditioning and smoothness and shine for the hair. I have two of these oils, which are the OGX. One is the coconut miracle oil, and the other one is the coconut milk anti-breakage serum. So both of these I like using before I wash my hair. I have learned this from Abby Young. Probably you have watched her videos, and maybe that's why you ended up here. And I love her videos. She is the OG expert in hair care, and I trust her fully. And I have, since watching her videos, incorporated these kind of oils before I wash my hair, and this is going to help with protecting your hair when you're washing your hair, because when we wash our hair is the most vulnerable, and with the movement and friction that we do when we are scrubbing our hair, that can actually lead to more breakage. So when you use an oil, it creates a protective film on each strand, so when you're washing your hair and you're scrubbing it, it's less likely to break. And that's why I use this product. I have some people commenting and saying that that's not coconut oil, and you're right, it's not only coconut oil, it has also some silicones, which I am not against silicones. I particularly feel that they work really well for my hair. I don't feel like they have damaged in any way my hair. So this product, you are right, it does contain silicones, but it also contains coconut oil. It does actually contain coconut oil, and coconut oil is one of those ingredients that are proven to actually penetrate the hair strand and help repair and strengthen it. So this is a great product. I definitely will repurchase. I still have one going in my bathroom right now. And another product that I use in this similar way is this one from L'Oreal Elvive, and I've actually gone through several of these as well. This is the L'Oreal Elvive Bond Repair Rescue Pre-Shampoo Treatment. So this one I also use before I wash my hair. This one though works slightly different. This one you don't want to leave it for so long. The oil I leave on my hair at least half an hour, whereas this one you only want to leave for about 5 to 10 minutes. You don't want to leave it for too long. I feel like this has been really helpful. This is said to have a complex of citric acid, which is supposed to help repair the hair and protect it. I'm not quite sure what it does. I've probably learned about it, but I cannot explain it right now. But I know that it's helpful for repairing the bonds of our hair and preventing more split ends and things like that. So I like using it, and also I follow Alexandra Arriaga on Instagram. She is a chemical expert. She studies hair care and hair processes and all these kind of things, and one of the things that she recommends to prevent hair breakage is to use some kind of bond repair treatment. So that's why I've incorporated this one, and I rotate between this. So I use one wash, I'll use this product, and the other wash I'll use the coconut oil. I actually just finished one and I need to purchase another one, and I just seen that Kristen S in the US, she has come out with a bond repair range. Unfortunately here in the UK I think we cannot cannot find that anymore, Kristen Ness products. But if you do have them in the US, try them out and let me know what do you think, because I saw Alexandra Arriaga on her Instagram talk about them and I'm so curious. I would love to try the Kristen Ness Bond Repair range. But in the meantime, this is the one that I have here in the UK, and this is a great one. And to finalize this category of hair care, I have this oil from Kerastase. This is a classic. This is the Kerastase Elixir Ultim. This is a classic hair oil that does it all. It has heat protecting, it smooths the hair, it gives shine, it also protects and nourishes the hair. I love this product. Now they have a different packaging, one that is refillable. I'm really looking forward to getting that one. And it's really not much more to say. It's a really great product. I love the smell, I love how it makes my hair feel. It is not so thick that I will weigh my hair down, although you need to use it very sparingly, because then yes, it will weigh your hair down, especially if your hair is kind of like mine. But I really like it. It really works really well to smooth the hair, to prevent split ends, to add extra shine, but also helps nourish and strengthen the hair. I really love this product, so I definitely recommend it. I definitely will repurchase. I need to repurchase it though. I'm waiting for it be on sale. So if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials, honest reviews and tips. And if you like this kind of empty videos, I'm gonna leave here a playlist of all of my empty videos. So if you are in the mood for binge watching, here it's gonna be for you to watch. I believe that beauty should be fun, realistic and stress-free. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I am sending you lots of love, lots of kisses, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.